It's my birthday. I could not believe I'm 19. What? That is crazy. 19 is such a weird age. 18 is a big birthday because you're an adult. 20 is a big birthday because you're like, it's like 2 decades or whatever. Like, it's 20. Like, that's big. 21 is a big one because, you know, you can buy alcohol for the first time. And then 19 is just like in the middle. It's just like, what the hell is 19? You know what I mean? So that's the age that I am right now, 19, and it's feeling a little weird. And I'm not sure how to feel about it, but we're going to talk about how I feel about it and all the new things that I think are going to happen, and then all the things I'm scared about, and it's going to be a good time. What age do I feel? Because, yes, I'm 19, but do I feel like I'm 19? I'm not exactly sure. When I was younger, I've always felt like I'm older than I am. Like in high school, I had like younger friends, and even the friends that were the same age as me or a little bit older than me. Like I still felt older than them, and I feel like that maybe there's a lot of reasons for that. One reason being I was very independent as a kid, and for some reason that made me feel older. An adult in my little kid brain was a person that did things like by themselves, and so being independent made me feel more closer to that. So maybe that's one of the reasons. But now I'm not so sure if I feel a couple of years older. I'm not sure. Maybe I feel 20, but like I feel like 20 is a kind of iconic age, and you have to turn 20 in order to feel 20. You know what I'm saying? And also, a lot of my friends now are older than me in college, and people are just in general more mature. And so honestly, I don't feel older than my friends. I am the youngest, and I feel the youngest for sure. For sure. Look at my friends and I'm like, wow, you have freaking lived your life. And sometimes, honestly, I feel a little bit behind because of it, but I have to remember that they're like 2, even sometimes 3 years older than me, you know? So they've literally lived more life than me. But in that sense, they put me in my place a little bit. They definitely put me in my place. I think I do feel like my age. I think I do definitely feel 19. I don't feel 18 anymore because that feels like very baby adult. It's getting real now, you know what I mean? It's like I've been an adult for a while, I've been doing these things for a while. It's not so new anymore. But also at the same time, because it's less new, I'm realizing that I have a lot of shit. You know what I mean? Like life is getting like more real in a scary sense. Does that make sense? I don't actually know if that makes sense. It's like it's a good and a bad thing, you know? It's good that I feel more confident with adulting things. Maybe it's not so good because I don't want to fall into that like toxic routine of wake up, go to the gym, go to school, do my homework, go to bed, repeat. You know? 19 for me also I feel like is a time of working through my childhood crap. 18 was kind of just like, oh my gosh, I'm an adult, I have to do all these things. And now that I feel more confident in doing like the adulting things, like, and what I mean by that is like calling the bank by myself, like without my mom, and going shopping like by myself, paying my rent, things like that. Now that doesn't feel so, not that it was like super overwhelming, but now it's not like so important, I guess, or like the focus of my life. I'm not articulating this correctly, but what I'm trying to say is now I can actually think about like my childhood, and I got a lot of stuff to work through with my childhood, and it's kind of scary, but it's also kind of exciting because I feel like it's a new chapter for me of growth. And yes, I was growing a lot before, but it was in different ways. And I feel like I gotta take advantage of that, you know, because life goes so fast. I feel like just yesterday it was freaking January 1st and I was making my New Year's goals, and now it's been more than a month, and pretty soon it's gonna be freaking 2027. If I turn 20 and I'm like, what the hell did I do with my 19th year, then that's gonna be sad, you know? I feel like 19, I need to like set myself up for year 20. Year 20 is gonna be good. And year 19 right now is also going to be good. Another thing that is different than, say, like year 18 is I'm more okay with not knowing. Year 18 was crazy. 2025 was crazy. I kind of think of like the years as my ages, because I'm born in February and that's pretty close to the new year. So like 2025 for me is like year 18, you know, even though I was 17 for a month. year 18 was crazy. I left like the Mormon church, and that was a ton of growth, a ton of learning experiences. But now it's more like personal growth rather than I need to deconstruct from Mormonism. And so I'm excited about that because it feels like I can be able. Whoa, what am I saying? It feels like I have the space to find who I am, but also not be super anxious about it. Because before, I was like, oh my gosh, I don't know who the fuck I am, and it was super scary. I was like, I need to figure it out right now. And I'm okay with growing and changing and just like happening. Like, yeah, of course, I'm doing a ton of work to figure out like my preferences and my fears, all the things about myself, like what I want in a relationship. But it's less like I need to know right now and more of like, yeah, I'm figuring it out, and that's good. So, some fun things that I'm manifesting for year 19, okay? Number one, fun music. I've always been a sad music girly, like very, very sad. My 18th year 2025, Phoebe Bridgers I was on her top 0.05% of listeners, so that's literally 0.5%, okay? And if you don't know who Phoebe Bridgers is, basically, she's just a super sad artist. I love sad music. I love it. And I'm not going to stop loving sad music, but it's going to be more fun music. I'm not talking about like pop, like super happy, like shake it off. Like, no. I'm talking about like chill, but still uplifting, like Jack Johnson type of a vibe. I'm excited for that. I'm excited to have like more fun music and expand my music taste. Fun experiences. I have so many plans. Like spring break, I'm going on a trip with my roommates. Summer, I have a plan to just like live in my car and just work. And that's fun and exciting, and it feels I like the idea of living in my car because it feels like I get my own space, and it feels like a kind of a young and stupid thing to do, but also it feels adult. It feels like both. And I feel like it's a good thing for year 19. It's like kind of dumb. Like you're not 28, you're stupid, but also you're an adult. I don't know. I'm just excited. I'm excited to live in my car. I also, oh my gosh, something I'm manifesting for myself, which I'm very excited about, is some fun dates. Okay, lately I've been just going up to people and talking to them. Like, yeah, it scares me, but I just want to meet new people, and it's opening up a lot of friendships for me, and I'm manifesting that it's going to open up some fun, cute dates too. Possibly even a partner. I'm pumped. Okay, I'm pumped about that. In fact, I'm about to go to the gym, and I talked to my gym crush yesterday, and I'm going to talk to them again today. Anyways. So, yeah. Basically, year 19 is going to be fun, and I'm excited. And I cannot believe I'm 19, and it's such a weird age. And that's all. Okay, so bye, and I'll talk to you very, very soon.